that it? Yeah. Okay. All right, we'll start. We're joined by the Kansas State Wildcats head coach Pete Hughes, student athletes Chris Ceballos and Dylan Phillips. We'll start with an opening statement from the coach.
You know, obviously tough game, and it's, you know, when you're in the losers bracket, there's a lot of guys have to step up and play tired, and we had some great efforts out there by some guys that were exhausted, you know, both teams. So disappointing. You want to keep playing. It's a great group of guys. That's where my disappointment comes in, not necessarily in the result today, but moving forward with a great group of kids that laid a foundation for something special for the years to come in this program, and they'll come soon. And guys like this and our seniors, their fingerprints are all over it. So.
Okay, we'll start with questions for the student athletes.
Chris, I'm curious what, obviously tough being the loss is so fresh, but with the season behind you now, when you look back, I mean, what do you think you're going to remember about this 2019 season and how it ended up playing out?
I think I'm definitely going to take the culture change here. I mean, we came in and it was just kind of tough in the beginning of the year, but then we really started trusting ourselves, and I think that's something that I'm really going to take away from this year. Is it's just that switch that we had to where we came in knowing that we had a very good shot to win every game.
Similar question, Dylan. I mean, how excited are you now with this, as Coach alluded to, the foundation being laid? How excited are you to come back, get to work, and kind of keep building on that moving forward?
Definitely really excited, just seeing like the improvements we made from just last fall and to this year, and then the number of guys we got coming back is going to be really good for us, so I'm looking forward to that.
Any more questions for the student athletes? Okay, you guys can go on back to the locker room or wherever. And
Awesome. Thank you. You guys see it.
best of luck next year.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, questions for the coach.
Coach, you touched on it a little bit there, just being kind of proud of things outside of the result. You know, how proud of your guys, the way just the fight showed. I mean, there were a lot of opportunities there probably to kind of fold up the tent and call it a day, but you know, you guys were always right there to push it back.
That's who they are. You know, it's their work ethic and approach and attitude is consistent every single day. And those kind of guys, when they get in games, they never scoreboard watch. They always put themselves in position to get back into things, you know, because that's what they do, and they're baseball players. And really good group of kids, you know. Yeah, of course, I wish we were deeper. Of course, I wish I had more moves from the seventh inning on, but couldn't ask for a better group of guys who play the game the right way, prepare the right way, cut no corners, respect the game and the university they play for. So that's why it's disappointing. You'd like to play another day with those guys, and but you know, lessons learned, and you move on, and that's why athletics are a great thing. And future looks good.
What do you feel like the next step for your program moving forward, going into the off season and then coming back in the fall?
Yeah, we'll be a national tournament team, you know, and play to go to Omaha. That's going to be our goal every day, and every day I wear this uniform. That's the way we recruit. That's the way we prepare our guys in our program every day, and that's what we preach, more importantly. So, you know, these guys, they're playing to win. I saw that halfway through the year, and they weren't sitting back waiting to lose. And we got beat today, and you had 3-run lead in the last. That's a bad way to lose, but it wasn't because of a mindset. You know, it's just you run out of gas, you know, and at least you got guys out there giving you everything they got. I mean, Caleb Littlejohn, that kid was awesome today. You know, he's playing in the middle of your infield. He's hitting balls. He's inside the park. I mean, then I'm asking him to throw 75 pitches. I mean, pressure-packed pitches, you know. So, and I don't think Caleb would have done that last year. I can't speak. I wasn't there, but he couldn't do that in the fall. So it's a different person, and that kind of has trickled throughout our program. And moving forward, I know there'll be some disappointed guys in there that wanted to play till Sunday, and that's a different mindset too.
Dylan kind of touched on it a little bit, just the number of guys you have coming back. I mean, that's got to bring kind of a specific energy to things, because this is a group of guys that's going to be playing together, not just next year, but years to come. And like I said, I think that would have to bring kind of a certain energy to this roster.
You build, you know, experience, and then you get enough guys back in the culture, the clubhouse starts running itself, and that's when your program has changed, and it's pretty close. But we had some great leaders that are leaving our program, so, but enough of that culture and the standard has been set, and those guys will police themselves with their work ethic, what they do on and off the field. And it starts with summer baseball, and let's send guys out immediately, to get their 200 at-bats or get their innings, and continue to get better to improve our product. Definitely not satisfied with a trip to Oklahoma City.
Okay, Coach, thank you.
Yep, thank you guys.
Look forward
As always, run a great tournament. Thank you for your hospitality.
Pete, I'll see you next year.
Yes, sir.
You'll get this done, bud.
Yes, sir. Yep.
Coach, great game.
Thank you, sir. Sorry we put you behind schedule today.
Part of baseball, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're joined by the victorious Kansas Jayhawks head coach Rich Price, student athletes James Cosentino and Skylar Messenger. We'll start with the coach.
Well, first off, obviously one of the greatest wins I've ever been a part of. To grind out, have a big lead, and then give it up, and then come back and find a way to take the lead again and tie it late. For them to score 3 times and for my guys to answer 4 times on the bottom 11 is incredible. There was like 6 great at bats, and I couldn't be more happier for this guy right here. This guy's a freshman All-American. Hit 300 last year. Had a really tough year as a junior. Played through a bunch of injuries. It's one of the best team guys I've ever coached. So congratulations, man. Okay.
Okay, questions for our student athletes.
James, can you just walk us through the mindset and step up there?
I was a 3-1 count, and I was just trying to get something over the plate, and I was just trying to battle, put the ball in play, and I got one up, and I saw it really well today at the plate in every single one of my at bats. So it was a good team win for us.
And then I believe that it was 3 straight freshmen that, with 2 outs, kept you guys in it there to lead to you. Can you just talk about your teammates?
First of all, just our mentality in the dugout was just can't lose mentality, and we're not a team to give up ever, and that was great for all those freshmen to step up and just keep the momentum going and keeping the momentum in our dugout and give me a chance to do something special.
Skylar, in that last inning, I couldn't help but feel from where I was sitting that there was just a feeling that inning was going to be a big inning for you. There was an energy to it. I mean, I don't feel like I'm making that up. Is that kind of what you guys felt? And even before you scored runs, it just felt like there was something coming.
Absolutely. We felt that way too. We weren't going to let our season end that way. We overall just great team win. So many guys stepped up. So proud of this team. Our resilience all year has just been incredible. To come back like that, Nolan coming up with a clutch hit, Ditz, Wagner, Casey, so many guys stepped up. I'm probably missing out a couple, but just a great team win. I love this team so much, and for us to come back in battle was awesome. We're going to enjoy this one for sure, but we're not done yet, definitely.
At the same time, I think sometimes we focus so much on the end result here, which is the automatic bid or postseason or whatever, but how much of a game like that and just playing to win that game is that you just don't want to go home yet? I mean, you want to play with these guys, and you're never going to have this 2019 team again. It's going to be a different team next year. So how much of that plays into a game like that?
Yeah, for sure. And especially for the seniors, we were playing for them, and we were going to battle till the last out, no matter what. And we were fortunate enough to come away with the win today.
Just for both of you, I know normally playing extra innings like this in tournament play really hurts your bullpen, but how can a big win like this carry you into the next game to keep the season alive again?
Just momentum and confidence for our team. I think we're rolling a little bit right now, and I think that's just what we need to go into tomorrow and going forward.
Any more questions for our student athletes? Okay, guys, we'll let you go back and start relaxing and get ready for tomorrow. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, questions for Coach Price?
Coach, you guys got into the hole early yesterday, came out today exact opposite. Can you kind of talk about the mindset or the adjustments that you made to turn that around?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we came in a tough situation with our series starting Friday and then getting rained out Saturday and playing 2 on Sunday. It really depleted how we'd like to have used our rotation. I mean, obviously, if we'd have played Thursday like everybody else, we would have bumped Zephyr John to the first game of the tournament, but there's no way we could do that and take 2 extra days away. But I want to say this about Ryan, too, man. That guy has been as good as anybody I've ever coached this season. You look at his record, and I don't know what it is. He doesn't have very many wins, but he's left a game 2-2 a whole bunch of times after 7 innings when he's pitching and matching up with the guys in this league that are going to be first-round draft picks. And he's a routine guy, and it's one of the things I'm really proud of. He's come into our program. He's bought into long toss program. He's bought into the weight room. And he stayed healthy the 3 years he's with us. But when he gets bumped up a day, you saw the results today. I mean, when I looked up there and saw the first pitch at 88, I couldn't believe it. But he found a way to grind through it. And to K-State's credit, they did a really good job of taking the fastball away from him, and he wasn't able to mix today. But we jumped on him early. We jumped on him early at our place last weekend as well. I just want to compliment my guys. We were in the restaurant this morning before 6 o'clock, before it was open. So they're waiting for them to turn the lights off. We're in the ballpark at 6:37 this morning. And one of the things that we have to do at KU is we have to overachieve, and we have to play every day of the weekend. And I was really proud of how responsible and how competitive my team was after what was a really tough loss yesterday. We had a chance to battle all the way back from 8-1 loss, but they went about it in a mature, professional manner, and that's one of the things we try to preach every day is be professional every day.
Skip, can you kind of talk about the grit and the heart that your team showed? I believe it was 4 straight hits, all with 2 outs to come back and win.
Yeah, I mean, one of the great things about coaching at KU is I get to develop freshmen, and I get to go through the growing pains with those guys where there's peaks and valleys, and then you see them make progress and start to become guys that can compete in this great league. And we play freshmen at our place. We play more freshmen than anybody else, and we go through the growing pains early in the season, and sometimes we get rewarded at the end. And I think DJ told me we're 9-3 in our last 12 games in the Big 12, and we were playing as good as anybody in our conference when we walked in here this weekend. And hey, we're beat up. Rudy Carey tore a ligament in his knee 2 weeks ago at TCU, and it's really hurt us in the outfield. Not just offensively, it's hurt us defensively. I got some relievers that are pitching on fumes that we're going to shut down at the end of the season, and I'll just use Elaine as that. He was 93, 95 in Florida. Now he's pitching at 87, 88, and so we've got grind through a couple more days here and then get those guys a well-deserved break. But we've set ourselves up to have a really good club a year from now too.
Skip, you've played in a lot of really close games this year, so do you think it's only fitting that it carries on in tournament play?
Yeah, Mitch, that's a great point. I think we have 11 one-run losses, don't we? So as we continue to mature and our players get older in the process, they'll be more productive in those one-run games. So we've made really good progress during the season.
How hard is it to beat a team 4 times?
It's almost impossible, pal. One of the things I challenged my team before the game today on the field at 6:50 was, Zephyr John dominated him last week. 7 dominant innings with 12 strikeouts. I flat told him he's not going to do it today, guys. Today you got to win the baseball game today. And we also told him we pounded him on Friday, close game Saturday. We had to come from behind to win Sunday. It's really hard to beat anybody 4 times, and they got pride in that dugout. Coach Hughes' staff's got pride. They're going to play their rear off in a rivalry game. So we had to match their intensity level.
Coach, can you talk about Blake coming in and really steadying the ship after the lead evaporates? He came in and gave you some really, really great innings.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he pitched 2 innings yesterday too, so we'll shut him down tomorrow. But he's been a really good. His dad's the pitching coach at Cherry Creek High School in Colorado, and he comes from a baseball family. And he's really developed nicely in our program, and there's not a better kid walking the planet than him.
Okay, Coach, thank you. Get you some
Thank you,
rest.
sir.